What is going on, guys? My name is Amir, and today we're going to be reviewing Until Dawn. This is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. It came out on August 25th, and what this game is, the intro takes place 1 year before the actual game, and it is about these 10 kids who go to a cabin in the woods, and some of the kids decide to play a prank on Hannah, and in result, Hannah runs into the woods, embarrassed, and her sister Beth goes after her twin sister goes after her, and they are never seen from again. Now, a year later, their brother Josh, Hannah and Beth's brother Josh, invites them all back to really get some closure and just to get over what happened, to help him go through it, and deal with the loss of his sisters. And he invites them all back to really deal with that situation. Now, when they all come back, they realize they're not alone on the mountain, and they realize that there's a killer there with them, so that causes some problems. Now, gameplay wise, this game is very much like the Telltale games or Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. It is very similar in that aspect, but it is probably the most intense game out of The Walking Dead, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls that I've played. Until Dawn is definitely the most intense. Graphically, this game is gorgeous, especially the facial animations. I do have a thing. The mouths were very awkward at times, but like the facial animations, the eyes, the way like they interact with what's happening, like they look worried, they look sad, they look angry. You can see it all in their facial animations, and the developers did a fantastic job with that. Now, the acting in this game is, at the beginning, it is very awkward. The acting does seem a little bit off, but as the game progresses, as it gets more intense, as the story gets better, you can clearly see the acting getting better as well. The actors did a fantastic job, especially the actor who does Josh and the actor who does Mike, especially as well. They all did a fantastic job. Now, the collectibles in this game are actually very, very useful because they actually help the characters figure out what's happening. Like, the characters actually realize what they've collected, and they talk about it with other characters, which is very interesting. I've yet to see a game do that before this. Where one of the collectibles, which is totems, have, like, as you unlock a totem, there's this video that each part of it starts unlocking. So when you unlock all of them, this whole video is unlocked, and the video is actually very interesting. It gives some history to what's actually going on, which is very cool. I've yet to see a game to do that, and this game does that. This game, one of the best things about this game is that it's very unique. I have never seen a game done in the way that this game was done. I have to give it props for what it did. It is very unique. But yeah, the biggest selling point of this game is that your choices actually matter. Depending on your choices, all 8 characters can live, or all 8 characters can die, which is very good, which is very, very interesting and cool. But at the same time, sometimes, like, your choices, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know if what's good or wrong, and the choice that you know is right can lead to someone's death, which can be a negative and a positive. I actually think it's a bit of both, because you would think that doing the right thing should help you, but at the same time it doesn't. So that's not really something. I'm not going to take points off the game for that, but the game was very well done in that aspect. Now, yeah, okay, hold on. The one negative thing about this game is that the first 2 chapters in the game can be very slow. and I've heard many people complain about the first 2 chapters. They take a little too long to go through, and sadly these characters are not all that interesting at first, which is why it makes it a little bit annoying to go through the first 2 chapters. However, as the game goes on, these characters just start getting a lot more interesting, which is really, really good, because you start to care for the characters besides a couple, because they really are annoying. But most of the characters you start to care for. Now, another thing I did not like about this game is that most games where you have to deal with a lot of choices, they always end the same way, except with like a little bit of like a difference. And this game follows that formula. The ending takes place in the same area, and it is pretty much the same no matter what you do, which I don't like. But yeah, besides that, the game really does a good job. It is very unique. It is not at all what I expected it to be. It blew me away in every aspect. It is, however, not very scary. I did think that it could have been a little bit more scary with a lot less jump scares, but you gotta include jump scares, sadly. But yeah, besides that, I think the game did a very good job. I think it was very well done. I hope that they don't make a sequel, but I do hope that this studio makes a bunch of more games, because they truly do deserve it. Sony should give them some more games to work on, because they really did a good job. Sorry, I am sick, so if I do cough, I do apologize. But yeah, no, the acting really did blow me away. The game itself blew me away. The twists and turns of the story blew me away. It's just, it was such a well done game that I can't give them enough credit. If you have a PS4, you need to get this game. If you like horror games, even a little bit, you need to get this game. If you like anything related to Telltales or Quantic Dream games, this is a must buy. I can't recommend this game enough. It is very well done. And yeah, like I said, the only things I didn't like about the game was the fact that endings are really the same. Really not too much difference. But like I said before, the characters' deaths, all characters can die and all characters can live. That is very cool, but like I said before, the ending is the same. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My final score for this game is a 9 out of 10. I know some of you may be thinking that's too high, but I mean, this game really deserves it. It really did something that I have not seen any other game do, and for that aspect, it deserves a 9 out of 10. It is so unique that, I mean, it deserves a 9 out of 10 hands down. Yeah, so that's my review until dawn. I'm gonna have a review of Metal Gear Solid V or 5. I like to call it V. I'll have a review for that in a week or so. I'm not sure, because it is very long. Again, excuse me. It is a very long game. But yeah. Jesus. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, it is a very long game, so I'm trying to go through it, but I have school, so it is pretty hard to get through all of it. But yeah. Yeah, so make sure to follow us on Twitter, links in the description, Twitch, all that stuff. Well, we haven't been very active, but we're gonna try and be more active. Okay, it's getting really bad. I gotta go, guys. This throat is killing me. Yeah, subscribe, all that stuff, and the Metal Gear Solid review will be out very